A very good afternoon. You're watching Lunchtime News on TV1. For the News First team, I'm Portia Hetiarachi. Let's start off with a look at headlines.
Patients face difficulties as the Supplementary Medical Services Trade Unions Federation launch a strike action. Train journeys from Mathura to Beliyatta commences today. Circulation making Grade 5 scholarship exams non-mandatory. Special transport services in line with the festive season.
Now on your lead story, the Transport and Aviation Service Ministry stated that special transport services will be made available for the Sinhala and Tamil New Year. The Secretary of Ministry of Transport and Aviation, LP Jayampati, said additional journeys from CTB, private buses and trains will commence today. Over 1,000 additional tours will be introduced for CTB buses and 20 additional train tours will be added. Secretary of the Ministry of Transport said the National Transport Commission was granted permission to implement the additional journeys. He noted that a combined operations centre will be established to make smooth operations during this time period. The ministry has also made arrangements to limit leave of the workers at the CTB and railway services till the 21st of this month. However, Railway Monitoring Operations Officials Alliance and Railway Monitoring Managers Alliance have announced a strike action starting from midnight tomorrow. The Ministry of Education issued a circular making the Grade 5 scholarship examination not compulsory. Minister Akila Viraj Karyavasam says it will not be made mandatory for students to face the Grade 5 scholarship examination in the future. The Ministry of Education said students can decide whether or not they wish to face the examination based on the consent of their parents. It added, as per Circular 08/2019, all students except for those from low-income families entitled to education aid will not be forced to face the Grade 5 scholarship examination. In the event a student from a primary school which only provides education to the 5th grade does not face the examination, the Zonal Education Director is vested with the power to direct such students to a school in the locality. Moving on, the newly constructed Mathura-Beliyatta Railway Road was vested with the public this morning. The event took place under the auspices of Minister of Civil Aviation Arjuna Ranatunga.
With the theme A New Way to the South, the train left the Mathura railway station, marking its debut on the newly constructed route. Minister of Finance Mangala Samaravira, Deputy Minister of Transportation Ashoka Abesinghe, Governor of the Southern Province Kirti Tennakone and several other dignitaries attended the event. MPs from the opposition Chamal Rajapaksa, Nimal Siripaladi Silva, Mahinda Amarveera and several others were also present. The railway line from Mathura to Beliyatta extends up to 26 kilometers. Along the route, 4 main railway stations are located at Kakanadura, Babaranda, Vavrukannala and 2 substations at Pilanduve and Vhari. The newly constructed route consists of the longest tunnelway and tallest bridge along a railway line in Sri Lanka. The total cost of the project approximately $278.2 million. Exim Bank of China has provided financial aid for the project. On the route, a first-class ticket is priced at 120 rupees, a second-class ticket is 70 rupees, and a third-class ticket is 35 rupees. 7 trains are to begin operations on the new railway road, 1 to Gaul, 4 to Maradana, and 2 trains to Jaffna and Vavnia. Plans are afoot to extend the railway lines from Beliyatha to Hambantota and Hambantota to Kataragama by 2025.
The 4-story Sadhahamadura building at the Sri Bodhi Raja Rama Vhari in Ratnapura was declared open yesterday.
The Sadhahamadura was declared open under the patronage of the chief incumbent of the Ramana chapters, Venerable Napanne Pemasiri Thero. The Minister of Buddhist Affairs, Gamini Vijay Vikrama Pereira, also attended the event.
Each and every Venerable Thero is committed to mold our lives based on the Buddhist principles. We have to practice the Dhamma that we preach. We have to live life according to the Dhamma, and we must protect the Pansil Pada. There is no need for judiciaries for Buddhist priests. I am not happy about Buddhist priests being brought to the country. We do not hope to bring monks before the court through the penal code. The discipline has been maintained by the Theros, headed by the chief prelates. In your local news, a suspect was arrested in Saliapura, Anuradhapura with 150 grams of narcotics. The raid was carried out based on a tip-off received. The police stated that the suspect was arrested while he was travelling by bus from Puttalam to Vaunia. The suspect is a 26-year-old resident of Puttalam. He will be produced before the Anuradhapura Magistrates Court. 9 suspects were arrested in Kapugol Horopatana for illegally transporting sand. Our correspondent said that the racket was in operation over a long period of time in the Yangoya Reservoir in Kapugol. Even though a license had been issued by the authorities of the Geological Survey and Mines Bureau, the sand transported had exceeded the amount allowed. The Special Task Force carried out the raid based on a tip-off received by the area residents. The suspects are due to be produced before the Kabitigol Magistrates Court today. Meanwhile, a private bus was completely destroyed after catching fire along the Dambulla-Habarana main road.
Bus caught fire in an area between 101 and 102 mile post in Innamaluwa. The bus has caught fire when it was heading back to Batiklo from Colombo after completing a repair. At the time of the incident, the bus driver and the owner had travelled in the bus and they escaped without any injuries. Police said the bus was completely destroyed even before attempts were made by the fire brigade of Dambulla to douse the fire. The cause of the fire is yet to be ascertained.
Strike action launched by the Supplementary Medical Services Trade Unions Federation, attached to 19 trade unions, is currently taking place.
The convener of the Supplementary Medical Services Trade Unions Federation, Saman Ratnapriya, said the trade union action was launched focusing 10 main requests. Due to the strike action, operations at the government hospitals such as medicine counters, X-ray tests, operation theatres and dental checking are at a standstill. Saman Ratnapriya further noted, despite the strike action, emergency services units of all government hospitals are functioning. The Lady Ridgeway Hospital, the Castle Street Women's Hospital, the Dezoiza Hospital and Apeksha Hospital in Maharagama are functioning. He noted that nurses were made to wait for 10 years to get their first service promotion, and the discussion on resolving the matter ended unsuccessfully, even though discussions were held for years. Newsfirst inquired the situation at several hospitals across the country. Our correspondent said the daily functions at the National Hospital is taking place as usual. He further noted the medicine issuing counters were closed, resulting in patients experiencing inconveniences. Our correspondent said although the doctors are present at the hospital, issuance of medicine has been halted at the Kandy General Hospital. The interim medical services have come to a standstill due to the strike action at the Karapitiya Teaching Hospital in Gaul. The nurses at the Anuradhapura Hospital are engaged in the strike action. Our correspondent said the emergency services, however, are functioning. Our correspondent said the strike action is currently taking place at the Gampaha District Hospital. However, examining patients are taking place. Medicine issuing counters and the other sectors are involved in the strike action.
And finally, in your sports news, the Junior Cricket Carnival organized by St. Joseph's College, Colombo, commenced at the college grounds today.
The carnival will take place till the 11th of this month. 40 players from 4 teams will be participating in the carnival, with the matches limited to 30 overs. Finals and the third place matches are scheduled to be played on the 11th of this month. In addition to the trophy for the winners and runners-up, awards for the best batsman, best bowler and best fielders will be presented.
And that's a wrap-up of Lunchtime News. For the News First team, I'm Portia Hetiarachi. Take care and good day.